Hello friends, if you don't have an environment to be surrounded with English language, then this video is especially for you. I'm going to speak many sentences in this video, which will immensely help you to be in touch with English language if you speak them every day. Now please pay attention to the sentences I'm going to speak in this video. If you really want to be fluent English speaker as quickly as possible, send many English sentences into your mind daily. He had become my friend as though he was more than twice my age. His voice was now filled with emotions. It always reminds me that I need to utter at least 100 English sentences aloud daily with concentration. I was curious to know his answer. Anyone can learn to speak English fluently using the techniques and methods I have mentioned in this book. When someone needs my help, it's my duty to help him. My point is simple. Everyone who speaks a language has the potential to speak English fluently as well. Small improvements lead to large improvements. Begin to learn English as if it was the only language you can use. I will write a book based on what you have told me this evening. I said exactly what I was feeling within. His life revolves around his parents, friends, and books. After class 12th, unfortunately, they got admission in different colleges of Delhi University, but it didn't affect their friendship. Her friends provoked her to lose her virginity. What does his father say to him? What role does she play in your life? The story starts from where a wife becomes a mother. He was standing in front of me at Connaught Place in New Delhi. I could clearly hear him, although I was a little far from him. The great Hindi speaker had turned into a great English speaker. English sentences were coming out of his mouth so smoothly. I have known Sachin for 30 years. It was a Hindi medium government school. He was intelligent, hardworking, and cheerful boy. On the very first day, a lasting friendship quickly developed between us. At school, I spent the most time with him. We were always together in school because we were in the same class. His once enthusiastic and cheerful nature had been replaced with the boring seriousness. I had no interest in technology. He got a job as a computer operator in a small company. We shook hands and hugged each other. She was dazzled by my incredible improvement in English language. His eyes were bright with confidence. He was no longer worried and said, what could be the reason behind his outstanding improvement? A girl can do wonders in one's life. I decided to ask him again. Not only did she decline his proposal, but also she insulted him. I'm sorry to be blunt, but that's the truth. I went back home and cried a lot in the bathroom. Problems cannot be solved by sitting and brooding. One evening I was having tea at one of tea stalls of Kingsway Camp in North Delhi. May I give you one suggestion? Anil Shetty has discovered some sort of system that helps his students to become fluent English speaker easily. His only son with his wife was living in America. After a day, as the Indian sun was about to set, I boarded the train from New Delhi to Gorakhpur in search of English fluency coach. When I entered the village, I saw some teenagers playing cards under a mango tree. I was told that there were three people with this name. He pointed at a man who was weeding from a piece of land. He was completely engrossed in one of the most satisfying jobs. He had noticed that I was observing him. His head and his hands didn't move and his feet remained still. He looked at me thoughtfully. Why do you want to learn English? No great teacher can ask an unimportant question. I cannot teach someone whose inspiration comes from outside. To learn fluent English, you must have strong inner desire. Never start learning something with the thought of showing someone that you are able. If you do so, you will lose interest on the way to success. Eventually, you will return to your comfortable old life. I just want to become fluent English speaker just like a child who wants to learn to ride a bicycle as it will give joy and pleasure. He had no intention to meet Juhi in future. If you truly have a strong desire to learn to speak English fluently, then it is my duty to help you. The day I met her was certainly the most memorable day of my life. Finally, I had reached my destination. I would really like to hear about your entire experience in Gultehi village. I'll come to your house tomorrow at 1600 hours. We shook hands, hugged each other, and went ahead in different directions. True to his words, Roshan showed up at my home the next evening. I offered him a chair, whereas I sat on my bed. I have been waiting for you since I woke up in the morning. Anil, today is one of the most memorable days of your life. Brush your teeth. I'm going to make tea for both of you. I'm the only one who doesn't have cow or buffalo in this village. Never underestimate the power of simplicity. Please engrave them on your mind and place them within your heart. He smiled and began to tell me how he achieved fluency in English language. That is all, friends, for today. Please repeat these sentences every day until you become comfortable speaking them. Thank you, friends, for watching this video. Bye, friends.